Hey there, you lovely people, and welcome back to the FIFA 22 career mode with Liverpool. We have our first Champions League knockout tie against Wolfsburg coming up, but first, we play Birmingham in the Cup at Anfield. Let's get this thing underway. The team is Kelleher, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Konate and Tsimikas, Fofana, Jones and Keita, with Minamino, Jota and Harvey Elliott bringing up the front three. And here is Harvey Elliott now. Harvey Elliott chops back. We'll go back for Alexander-Arnold. Naby Keita now. Into Jones. Finds Fofana on the turn. Gets a good block and Jones gets his chance. And Fofana chests it down and it's a great save. Bit of pinball inside the box there. Eventually coming to Fofana. Here is Chukwuemeka for Birmingham. Bella intercepted by Alexander-Arnold and Harvey Elliott can get on his bike. Inside for Jota. Can play it over for Takumi Minamino, who's through on goal here. Minamino scores. And in the FA Cup, under the lights at Anfield, Taki Minamino opens the scoring. Hoping for a nice game full of goals for us. And Minamino gets it underway with a nice finish. Here is Anike. Birmingham's chance to try to come forward, but Fofana stops him in his tracks. Excellent from Fofana. Here is Minamino, comes inside for Jota. Jota sees Keita. Keita, what a finish on the stroke of half-time that is. Full control in the game, really. No more real chances until this point, though, where Naby Keita just absolutely rifles one into the top corner with his left foot. Look at the lift he gets on this. Jota waits for him, plays it into him. A touch and bang, lifting it into that top corner. Yeah, underway in the second half at Anfield. Closing out the first half with a lovely goal from Naby Keita. Jeremy Doku is on for Diogo Jota for this half. And Tsimikas has gone off with Milner coming in at left back. Here is Minamino, who's through the middle now. Keita. Wide for Alexander-Arnold. Back into Keita. Keita tries to pop one in. It takes a deflection. Minamino's taking it down well. Minamino! Oh dear, oh dear. Neil Etheridge, the Filipino Birmingham goalkeeper, having an absolute mare there as he palms it into his own net. He doesn't take the sting out of it at all. And it is 3-0 to Liverpool, 2 for Taki, and Birmingham will kick off. Wondering how they got it all so badly wrong so quickly, and we've already got the ball back. Fofana pulling strings in midfield, who's been excellent so far. And Naby Keita is back on the ball. Minamino can pop it in. It's Harvey Elliott. Oh, it's happened again to Etheridge. It's Elliott who's through this time. He makes it 4. And oh dear, Neil Etheridge. Again, something similar here, where he gets a good hand to it, but it's just enough to guide it into the far corner. Clayton for Birmingham out wide for Sanchez. Anike. Birmingham in here for Deeney. Oh, it's off the bar and... oh, not quite over the line for Birmingham. Sunjic over to Sanchez. Birmingham coming to the game. Here's Deeney on the turn and Kelleher makes a good stop. Oxlade-Chamberlain into Harvey Elliott. Bit too much on it. He couldn't do much. Oh, Neil Etheridge has had another mare. And Naby Keita finishes it off for 5. Oh, dear. Neil Etheridge, just go home. I don't know what to say about this disastrous display from Etheridge. Gives it straight to Keita. And there you have it. Running down the clock here, there's only seconds to go for Birmingham. Fofana can't quite get back, but it doesn't matter, it's all over. It ends Liverpool 5, Birmingham 0, a clean sheet. Nice for Kelleher and the lads involved to get that, but it is absolutely a day to forget for Neil Etheridge in the Birmingham goal. I would not want to be him when his manager speaks to him when he gets back in the dressing room. Excellent performance all round as we move on to the next one. Premier League action as we play Leicester at Anfield. And the Liverpool lineup is Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk and Andy Robertson. It's Henderson, Fabinho and Keita in midfield after his great performance in midweek, with Salah, Jota and Mane heading up the front line. Here is Neves into Jamie Vardy. Neves opens it up for Castagna. Chance for Leicester to get a ball in here. The ball back, and Robertson takes it off of Johnny Evans, who's right back against us again today. Here's Sadio Mane to counter. Mane goes past Fofana. Excellent from Mane. Still Mane. To the byline, back for Jota. What a touch and what a finish. Excellent from Liverpool. You think Leicester are in a good chance to shoot. Robertson wins the ball back. Mane skips past Fofana. Plays it to Jota, who takes a lovely touch around Schmeichel, who dives in and he blasts it in. Alexander-Arnold over to Van Dijk, who has to win the header, but it's not quite enough on it, and Castagna latches on. Neves. Through for Vardy. It's an excellent ball from Ruben Neves. Here's James Maddison. Ademola Lookman now, and Alisson gets a good hand to it. Evans. Oh, Jota's got it here. Naby Keita goes for goal, and Schmeichel makes the stop. Second half, Neves corner for Leicester. Alexander-Arnold wins that header. He's going to have to be the man to go out to meet Zinchenko. Neves. Here's James Maddison, who can deliver it. Indeed, he was all alone. Indeed, he has to go near post. Was shut down well by the defender there. Had to go for that near post after we managed to stop the angle for the far post. As Pepe delivers this corner in. Can we get this one away? Alisson takes a hold of it. Rolls it out for Henderson. Jota over for Keita. Keita loses out there to Johnny Evans. And Leicester have a chance to come back. Maddison rolls it into Jamie Vardy. Oh no, it's gone through. Van Dijk gets a touch, but it falls straight back to Vardy. And he finishes that one with aplomb. And it is 1-1. Van Dijk so unlucky here. Look at the touch he gets. But it just goes straight back into the path of Vardy, who finishes it off really well. Zinchenko free kick. Here is Fofana. Gives it straight to Ivan Toney, who can find Salah. First time ball through is excellent for Curtis Jones, who's only just come on the pitch. And he scores. It's 2-1. Curtis Jones not been on the pitch for long at all. A few seconds perhaps. And Salah, first time ball is superb. He's just onside. Great finish from Jones. And we are back in front. Ndidi into Pepe. Maddison. Leicester looking to do something similar they did to us earlier in the season. Here is Patson Daka, and he has done it. And into the last few minutes of the game, Leicester have equalised just like they did at the King Power. Can there be a sensational last-minute winner for us in this one as Patson Daka relishes in that finish? Here is Alisson throwing it out for Robertson. There is time. Jones, Thiago, Henderson. Pops it over the top for Ivan Toney, who's in here. Toney, oh, it's a terrible finish. Great chance. 1 minute remains as Jota robs possession. Inside for Jones. Back out for Jota. Can he deliver this one? Oh, it's terrible. It's a really bad attempt. It's easily blocked. And the final whistle's going to go here. And we only get a point against Leicester City. No shame really against Leicester, but at the end of the day, as Liverpool, with the players that we have, the resources we have, we should be winning these games. It ends Liverpool 2, Leicester 2. Next we're at Turf Moor to play Burnley. It is Alisson in goal. A bit of a change as Lamptey, Gomez, Matip and Tsimikas line up at the back. Milner, Fabinho and Thiago in midfield, with Doku, Firmino and Mane up top. A few rested with a Champions League game in midweek in mind. We kick off now at Turf Moor. Westwood for Burnley starts knocking around, and Thiago can intercept that one from Jack Cork. Robbed though is James Milner. Pressure from Milner to try to win it back. He has won it back. Excellent from Milner. Plays the ball through for Jeremy Doku. Doku shoots. Pope gets a hand to it. but it's in the back of the net, and Doku has his very first Premier League goal. Scored a few for us in other competitions, Doku, but that is his very first in the Premier League, and it's a very nice finish indeed. Pope gets a hand to it, but not a strong enough one, and it still goes in. Pope launching one out. Won by Thiago ahead of Alessandro Playa. Firmino goes for one. Oh yes, it's gone in. Roberto Firmino off the underside of the bar from the long range finesse. That is beautiful from Firmino. A full must be nearly 30 yards out. Underside of the bar, comfortably over the line, bounces back out. 2-0 Liverpool. Tsimikas glides past everybody. Puts it into Thiago. Oh, it's a good block in there from Cork. Matip will get the loose ball straight away though. Firmino finds Thiago. Got another chance to shoot, and Pope makes the save this time. Liverpool corner. Thiago has gone out to take it. He won the corner. He will deliver the dead ball in toward Matip, and it's headed away. Thiago will get there first though with the rebound. Comes from Matip again. Gomez. Joe Gomez to hit one. Deflects. Finds Milner. Good save from Pope. Pope furious with his defence, begging, pleading with them to do something and stop these efforts coming in as the corner comes in again, and Fabinho's header has to be saved. Vidra. Dwight McNeil. Finds an inside ball for Jack Cork. It's a good save from Alisson. Really good strike from Cork that needed saving. And now Ashley Westwood is out to take this corner for Burnley. In it comes. It's going to be cleared, I think. Yes, Thiago is going to get it out to Tsimikas. Tsimikas down the line for Mane. Mane goes past Bardsley. Sadio Mane is in. Oh, it's a good save. There's Firmino who can't. Maybe there's a foul, possibly. It's not given. Pope clears this one only to Milner. It's poor again. Here's Thiago. Over to Doku. Doku in again. And Pope saves again. Burnley all over the place at the back. God, they're lucky. It's only 2-0 currently. Thiago delivers this one. Might come for Lamptey if he can beat Cornet. He does. Firmino. Matip over to Milner. Milner out wide to Thiago. Chests it down. And Thiago whips one into the far corner. Excellent from Thiago to make it 3. And our half B team is getting the very least it deserves here today. An absolute thrashing of Burnley in this first half. What a performance from Thiago as well. And what a finish that time. We're into the second half now, as Burnley looking to get a reply after what I'm sure is a right pasting from Sean Dyche at half-time. Here's James Milner. Doku. Doku inside for Milner. Pope has to make another stop. Oh no, Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez is down and holding his knee. This doesn't look good for Joe Gomez. Might be a spell on the sidelines by the looks of the scenes here. Let's take a look at the incident. Oh yeah, he just gets his left knee tangled up with Matic Vidra. Milner. Fabinho. Into Thiago. Wide for Mane, who hits it first time. What a strike. It is 4-0 at Turf Moor. We're having a great day out. Excellent from Sadio Mane. Thiago get himself an assist for this one, but it all goes down to the strike of Mane. Alisson playing this one out. Oh, straight to player who hits it first time. It's gone in. There's always a silly, stupid, bloody way we lose the clean sheet in games. And this is the way we did it in this one. Alessandro Playa with an excellent first time finish. No clean sheet for us. Pope upfield. Here is, oh, I don't even want to try to pronounce that name. It's given away though to Naby Keita. Mane inside Firmino, over the top. Doku's in. What a save from Pope. I think it ended up being straight into his chest, a bit point blank in the end, but he put himself in a great position to save it, did Nick Pope. Milner. There's your full-time whistle. It ends at Turf Moor. Burnley 1, Liverpool 4, 3 Premier League points, an excellent run out from the B team, just in time for resting a lot of the players that are going to be starting in midweek in the big one. Gomez has broken his metatarsal and will be out for at least 2 months. Good job we have good cover this season, eh? Well, we are in Germany as we play Wolfsburg in the Champions League. First knockout. It is Alisson, Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, Trent, Fabinho, Jones, Henderson, Jota, Firmino and Mo Salah. What I'm sure will be a cracker. Robertson gives that one away a bit too easily. James Ward-Prowse wearing the captain's armband for Wolfsburg. Arnold switching it to Baku, who gets there ahead of Robertson again. Robertson caught out a couple of times here. Baku, Alisson comes, and at the second attempt, Carlos Hill, is that the former Aston Villa man, Carlos Hill, who scores for Wolfsburg. Not what we wanted to see early on. Very poor all around there. And despite Konate's efforts, it's in the back of the net. It's worth mentioning that Wolfsburg's left midfielder, Stefan, is actually the Champions League top goal scorer with 6. Here is Hill, slipping it in for João Pedro, and Alisson saves that one. Made a bit of a rash decision to come out for the goal that ended up going in for Wolfsburg. And James Ward-Prowse, with his deadly set pieces that we are well aware of, delivers a terrible one to Andy Robertson, who can burst away. Robertson tries to ping one for Salah. He's found it. Salah's in behind, and Casteels makes an incredible save for Wolfsburg. Robertson. I was giving it away to Ward-Prowse there. Andy Robertson not having the best of times today. Who's now out of position for Baku to get down the line again. Into João Pedro. Ward-Prowse, Baku. Robertson caught out again. It's in towards Hill. Konate can clear. Robertson does enough, but Jones can only find Ward-Prowse. The ball is across here for Pedro. And Wolfsburg lead 2-0. I mean, I've tried not to underestimate them. I've got probably my best team out here. You know, maybe 1 or 2 changes could be made for sure. Maybe Thiago could come in, maybe Mane could come in. But it's one of the best teams we've got, and we're 2-0 down. Maximilian Arnold wide for Baku, looking to get the better of Robertson again, but doesn't this time. Robertson much more awake for that one. The ball finds its way into Firmino, over to Henderson. Now Alexander Arnold can latch on. He goes for the early cross. It's into Jota. It's a great save. Liverpool corner. Alexander Arnold in towards Virgil van Dijk for this one. Van Dijk wins it. It's saved. Cleared away. Comes to Jota. Jota scores. We've got the reply. Diogo Jota. From the corner. The second ball dropped to him after a pretty poor clearance, you have to say. And then just fires it into that far corner. Ward-Prowse and Arnold combining, but it's straight to Curtis Jones, who has been very lively so far. Robertson caught out again, this time by Dubois. Van Dijk has to mop up for the Scotsman. Here's Firmino. Over the top for Salah, who's been worked quite wide there. Salah comes inside here, and Casteels has to save it as near post. It's a Liverpool corner. Made a corner count earlier on. Can we make another one count? It's in toward Van Dijk again. It's going to come for Jota again, and Jota equalises. Diogo Jota has a second, and they've both been from corners. Again, it's aimed at Van Dijk. This time, I think he might get a touch to it, you know. And then Jota fires it in. And we kick off straight after that goal that has stunned Wolfsburg a bit. Wide for Stefan, the Champions League top goal scorer, but that is a terrible touch and easy for Alexander Arnold. Fabinho fires it into Firmino, who's in behind here. Firmino, there's the goal. It's 3. And from 2-0 down, we lead 3-2. Excellent from Firmino to get in behind here. Fabinho finds him. Firmino is in. Plays it through the keeper's legs, and we are leading after being 2-0 down. We're into the second half now as Alisson throws one out for Mohamed Salah. who's not been too heavily involved. Had a couple of chances. But you'd like to see a bit more from his all-round game as Robertson plays in Jota. Jota into Firmino. Across for Salah. And there he is. It's 4 for Liverpool. Ask the king and ye shall receive. Brilliant from Jota. Firmino sees Salah all day long and just squares it to him for the tap-in. Trent finds Jordan Henderson. Looks to loft one over the top for Firmino, who's in behind. Across for Salah. What a block. What a block that is to stop us making it 5 and potentially running away with this fixture. Robertson delivers this one towards Van Dijk. It's headed away. We're going to get another corner. Robertson will aim for Van Dijk again at that near post. It's toward Van Dijk and he's gone in. Yes, it's in. It's in. It's over the line. Virgil van Dijk scores. And it's another goal from a corner. Let's see this again. Robertson delivers it in. Keeper gets 2 hands to it, but it does roll over the line. Arnold. Nemecha, back heel for Ward-Prowse. Tackles Van Dijk. Ward-Prowse. It's going to break for Nemecha after the tackle from Andy Robertson. And Wolfsburg have pulled another one back. This has got all the makings of a Champions League classic. The second leg could be ridiculous. At this rate, it breaks for Nemecha with a great finish. It's 5-3. It's another Liverpool corner. We've shown that we're dangerous from them. It's in toward Van Dijk. And he's done it again. Virgil scored a second. And I think that's 4 goals from corners in this game. We have utilised them so well. And Alexander-Arnold gets the assist for this one. Robertson on the other side. Alexander-Arnold this time, but the keeper again gets 2 firm hands to it. He's had a bit of a mare today, Casteels. Second to remain. We are about to win 6-3 away in the Champions League. It might be 7. No, it's cut out by Dubois. And it ends Wolfsburg 3, Liverpool 6. We will play the second leg, I believe, in the next episode. Should be in the next episode anyway. And we don't have a lot we need to do. We just need to be comfortable and be sensible and play it smartly. And we're through. We play Norwich last in the Premier League. Here's Curtis Jones. Over to Alexander-Arnold. Into Mo Salah for Tony. Back to Salah. Mo Salah is in for Liverpool. And it is 1-0 thanks to the Egyptian king. It's hard to stop him scoring, isn't it? He just scores and scores and scores. He's going to have a ridiculous tally with the end of the season. Up there with the Messis of the world and the Lewandowskis. Jones. Into Tsimikas. Over for Tony. Takes it well. Ivan Toney, good save. Comes for Salah. Saved again. Zimmerman finds Gilmore. Straight into Josh Sargent. Perez now. Into Sargent. Yeah, it's one of those. The AI wants to score, so it will score goals. Josh Sargent scores for Norwich. You just see the way they just ping the ball around so fast first time. There's just nothing you can do about it. It's 1-1. Fabinho over to Salah. Takes it down for Alexander-Arnold, who can pop it over the top, looking for Salah. Hooked away. Norwich haven't quite cleared this one yet. Into Zolis. Matip there cuts it out brilliantly and finds the captain, Jordan Henderson. Tony. Round the corner for Jones. Into Mane. It's a great play. Mane across for Ivan Toney. Excellent Liverpool play. And we are back in front. It is 2-1 now. And it is Ivan Toney with the finish. Mane there did a sublime job of finding Ivan Toney, who helped get the move underway. Great finish. Great positioning from Toney. Perez. Into the second half. Perez. Again into Sargent. Over for Rupp. Tsimikas trying to block it. Forcing Rupp away from goal. In the end, here is Williams. And Tsimikas will find the interception. Here's Curtis Jones. Into Toney. Wide for Mane. Mane, can he find Salah at the back post? He can find Salah. And then that, he scores it. Weak foot finish into the bottom corner. First time from Salah. God, when these two click, when the two wide men of Africa click, there is no stopping them. It is 3-1. McLean over to Lees Melu, who just unleashes one into the top corner. Just Christ. Come on now. Norwich have pulled a one back again. And over to Daniel Farker, who I am shocked is still in the job. By the way. As Norwich have pulled a goal back here. There's still plenty of time to go. Alisson just should save it, shouldn't he? Keita, we're into the dying seconds. Tony, over to Salah. Salah hits it first time. It was never going anywhere really, was it? And the full-time whistle's gone. It ends Liverpool 3, Norwich 2. 3 sweet Premier League points. And a wonderful episode of this career mode. Sees lots and lots of points on the board. This is how we sit in the table now. We are currently 1 point above Manchester City. There, it's very, very tight at the top, and we are going to have to be on our game in the coming months. Thank you so much for watching. Next, you have Blackburn in the Cup, West Ham, the second leg against Wolfsburg, Brighton, and then we welcome Manchester United to Anfield. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you for that one.